Hey guys, I am Stephanie Mize, and I am just going to give it just a couple of seconds. I don't want to give it too long because I want to be respectful of everybody's time, but let me know if you can hear me okay. And then we will get started. Hey guys, all my beautiful people hopping on, thank you. Terry, you can hear me okay? Hi, Amy. Okay, I'm just going to give it just a couple minutes to make sure that you guys can hear me. Okay, give me some hearts if you can hear me. How about that? Oh, Crystal. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it. So, hey guys, thank you so much for hopping on. I am Stephanie Mize, and I am so excited to have the opportunity tonight to share a little bit about my journey and then share about Monat. But before I do, before we get started, if you can do me a favor and just type in the comments where you're tuning in from. I always love to know where everybody is from. I am from Texas, in case my accent did not give it away. I feel like I don't have an accent, but people that aren't from Texas, I have an accent. So tell me where you're from. I'm curious. One of the things that I really love about this business is the fact that it brings so many people from all over close together. That part is one of my favorite parts. So even if I know you, go ahead and type in and tell me where you're from. And then also, if you could, one last thing, tell me who invited you. Who was the market partner that invited you to hop on tonight? I want you to do something whenever we get off this call. I want you to reach out to the person that invited you and tell them thank you. Thank you for caring enough about you to actually invite you. And I want to thank you for taking time out of your evening. I know how busy everybody is. Life is crazy. It's a Monday. So I know you guys are super busy. But just thank them for inviting you, because I know for me personally, this opportunity has been completely life-changing for us. It has altered our lives in so many positive ways. And I truly thank God every single day that my upline cared enough about me to introduce me to the opportunity. So my name is Stephanie Mize, as I mentioned, in case you didn't hear that, and I am beyond blessed to be on this call tonight and to be partnered with Monat and sharing my story with you. I am a mom of 3 boys. One I lovingly refer to as my husband. Don't tell him I said that. But if you're a wife, you know what I mean. But with Monat, I was able to walk away from my 23-year corporate career to pursue Monat full time and be home with those I love the most. And so I'm going to share with you my story about how that all came about, how that all happened, how I got started with Monat, and then we're going to go into who Monat is, what Monat is, and why you would be interested in joining an opportunity like this. So let's go ahead and get started. A little bit about my story. I was actually asked to sample the products in January of 2015. And of course, who doesn't want free samples? I was excited and I was pleased to try the products. I was like, yes, please send them to me. I live in Houston, and Houston is, if you guys aren't familiar with Houston, it's always humid. Always humid. We might have like 2 days out of the entire year there's no humidity. So I was using a ton of products in my hair to make it smooth and to make it, where it's not just this big frizz ball. I was using a ton of products. I was getting keratin treatments, and just using everything that I possibly could. So I was excited to try the products, but I was not interested in a business opportunity at all. I was working full-time in corporate America in the oil and gas industry at a job that I loved. And so I did not have any extra time to do anything else. It was not even on my radar, but I got the products in and I started using them. And you guys, I fell in love with them after just one wash. Like, I wish I could, maybe I can post my before and after in the comments when we're done. But after one wash, I didn't have to use a flat iron. My hair was extremely smooth, even though I didn't use a flat iron and I just used the products. And so I fell in love with them. I knew enough about direct sales to know if I'm going to purchase a product, I might as well sign up as a market partner because I want the biggest discount. And that was my mentality, no desire to work the business whatsoever. And so I got my product back in and I was so excited to use it, or use the products. I used a ton of them. And even though I loved every single thing that I tried, I still was not going to do the business. And so that was in January of 2015. Fast forward to March of 2015, and I got invited to what we call a Meet Monat. So it's very similar to this, except for it wasn't online. We were actually in a local Italian restaurant. We had some dinner and some wine. And it was there that I kind of caught the vision about, hang on, I don't know if you guys can hear that. I hope that goes away. But I caught the vision about what Monat could do for me. It was about the fact that, these products were, it was a consumable product. So I wasn't, every time somebody washes their hair, that's repeat business. They're buying the product. Everybody washes their hair. I wasn't trying to convince anybody that they needed to wash their hair. And then the lady that spoke about the family, the Erdnetta family, really touched my heart about how they had impacted her life in a significant way in such a short time. And so it was kind of at that moment in March of 2015 where I kind of thought, why not? Like, why not try this? Other than the fact that I was extremely busy, and other than the fact that I was total skeptic, total anti-direct sales, MLM. I mean, I wasn't buying what you were selling. I didn't care if you were my best friend. I was not interested, which is really bad now that this is my profession. But I just wasn't interested. But then I thought, okay, everybody washes their hair and I'm loving the product. I'm using it. People are asking me what I'm doing to my hair. So why not? Like, why not try it? And so I did just that. And you guys, it took off. It took off really quickly. And the reason that it took off really quickly was because everybody washes their hair. You're not changing anybody's buying habits. I had dabbled in skincare before. I've always been a skincare junkie. I've always taken really good care of my and I had used a product. I fell in love with it, and it was kind of the same thing. Like, why not use this? Why not talk to people about this product? I'm already using it. I already love it. I have my belief in it. So why not, talk to people about it and share it? And I did that. But what I found is that with skincare, not everybody takes care of their skin. Not everybody washes their skin. Not everybody washes their face. Most people don't even care about it. It's like a small market. But guess what? Everybody washes their hair. And so it just took off, and it was fast and furious. And we came to the end, that was in 2015. I came to the end of 2015, and I was in the oil and gas industry. And that was about the time that the crash started happening. And so being in Houston, there was an oil and gas crash a couple years prior. It didn't really affect us because Houston is a big hub for that. But in 2015, it did. And so with that, even though I had been with the same company for 24 years, I was making multiple six figures. I was on the leadership team. I had done multiple things within that organization, and I thought it was a safe and secure business. I was always loyal to them. They were extremely loyal to me. I mean, it was my life other than my family. And so, but at the end of that year, I had taken a 30% pay cut. And listen to me when I tell you this. It does not matter if you make $10,000 or $60,000 or $200,000. If you take a 30% pay cut of what you're used to making, that is a significant impact on your family. But because I'm on 8, I didn't even feel it. I didn't even realize we had taken a 30% pay cut until the end of 2015, and I got my 1099 from Monat, and I got my W-2 from my corporate job, and Monat had more than made up for that 30% pay cut. And so it was kind of at that point, I mean, I had kind of been dabbling a little bit. I dipped my toe into Monat, so to speak, and I wasn't fully committed. But it was at that point I was kind of like, okay, God, like, I'm listening, like, I hear what you're saying. We had this huge pay cut. It didn't affect us at all. It didn't affect our family. I mean, think about that. Think about whatever your salary is, whatever that number is. If you took a 30% pay cut, we're talking car repossession, bankruptcy, losing your home. You know, we're talking major things. That's a big, significant chunk. And so it didn't affect us at all. So that was in 2016. Fast forward to 2017, and my oldest at the time was turning 9. And I was telling everybody we're having this big sleepover with all these boys. I was so excited about it. It was a really bad idea. Don't do it. I'm just kidding. It was actually fun. But so I went back to work on that after the sleepover. And one of my coworkers, she's like, Steph, like, she was so excited to find out how it went because I was a little nervous. But she was like, Steph, how was Jake's party? How was the sleepover? And I just stood in the hall and I started crying. And I didn't even realize at the time why I was crying. And she's like, oh my gosh, like what happened? She's thinking like something terrible happened at the sleepover. So she pulls me in her office and she starts asking me, you know, what's going on? And I go, you know, it's been on my heart that Jake just turned 9. And in 9 more years, he's going to be out of my house and gone away to college. And I have missed out on the first 9 years of his life. And whether by choice or by have to or whatever, that is what happened. And that was my realization that I had missed out on the first 9 years of my child's life. And I haven't been there for all the things. It was kind of at that point where I was like, okay, I need to make a decision. Like I'm working Monat. Monat is really taking off. And I'm doing corporate America, like I'm doing it all. And it was very overwhelming. And I'll be honest, I had a job that I loved. I never once, it wasn't a job where I would wake up in the mornings like, oh gosh, I have to go to work. Like, I don't want to do this. It was a job that I truly loved. And so every morning I would get up, I'd be excited to go to work. These were my people. Like I worked with them and for them for, 20 plus years, some of them the entire 24 years. And so they were my people and it wasn't an uncomfortable thing. But then once the economy started going down and we had changes in management, things were getting really crazy and things got really bad. And the job that I once loved literally made me miserable. You guys, I would be driving home from work and crying because I was so miserable. And I would be crying and praying like, God, there has to be something more. Like, what am I supposed to do? What is all this for? And so, do I need to make a change? Do I not need to make a change? Do I need to keep working Monat and corporate America? What am I supposed to be doing? And so it was at that point that I realized that God had already given me what I needed. He had already given me Monat. It had taken off. He had shown me so many times along the way. I was just too blind to see it, or I was too afraid to see it. I didn't want to necessarily see. So now, in I think it was March of 2017, I was actually able to replace my multiple 6-figure corporate income and walk away from corporate America, you guys, to pursue Monat full time. And I tell you, it has been the biggest blessing of my life, to be able to walk away from corporate America to pursue Monat full time, something that brings me so much joy and happiness, but also allows me to help other working mamas do the same, or anybody that needs anything. I mean, it's a vehicle for so much. And so we talk about who is Monat. I'm like all disorganized here, but who is Monat and then what is Monat? And I'm actually going to share those things with you. And so we have this cute little brochure. I never know which way to go in this live video, but it's called Meet Monat. And so literally I'm going to introduce to you who Monat is. And then we'll wrap up by talking about, the different ways to experience Monat. And what I love about this is when I first started, we didn't have all the amazing tools that we have now. We have training in the back office. We have videos. We have leader training. We have videos that you can send on products to your customers. We have videos that you can send to prospects that maybe want to share about, maybe want to learn about the opportunity. And then we have nifty little tools like this called the Meet Monat. And one of my favorite things about this is when I first started, we did the Meet Monat, excuse me, but we had PowerPoints. And I don't know about you, but standing up in front of a room full of people trying to regurgitate a bunch of information off of a PowerPoint makes me very nervous. And so I love that they went to this format. because literally, if you are talking to a prospect or talking to a friend or talking to a family member or whomever, you can take this beautiful brochure and you can literally open it up and you can sit across the table from them and you can read it. So it's duplicatable. So if you were to sign up tonight, you're going to get that beautiful Monat box, and in your product pack, in your box, is going to be one of these. So you can get to work immediately. And so I love that. And so if it's going to seem like I'm reading, I am reading because I'm reading this brochure. So don't make that freak you out. Okay, so let's talk about who is Monat. We are combined technology, science, and the power of nature itself to specialize in anti-aging hair care. So I want to throw this in there because I was always big time into anti-aging, skincare, that sort of thing. I never realized that there would be anti-aging for hair care, but did you know that your hair ages way faster than your skin? And so how brilliant is it to have anti-aging hair care? Our company is family owned and operated by the Urdaneta family. And you guys, I've been with the company for 4 years now. And so I have had multiple opportunities to meet with them and speak with them. And I will tell you, they are the most humble and gracious family I have ever met. And to know that we have the Urdanetas and Stuart McMillan leading this company is a true blessing. Monat is positively impacting over 200,000 families financially, and then also with great hair. And we are in the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. And listen, we have over 1 million happy hair customers. That's a lot of people with really good hair. And it's always funny, like if we go to a Monat event, you can tell the Monat hair. Like if we were in a hotel and there were 100 people in there and 50 of them had Monat hair and 50 of them didn't, you would know who they are. So, I mean, it really makes a huge impact. We are award winning. So we have won multiple awards for our products, but also for the opportunity. And I'll tell you, a few of my personal favorites are the Bravo Award that we were awarded for being the fastest growing company worldwide. And then we were also, the direct selling news also said that we are the most successful home-based business opportunity. And I personally feel like I said, that's because everybody that you know washes their hair. So you're not trying to convince anybody to change their buying habits. At Monat, we care about more than just your hair. While we pride ourselves on naturally based products we create, our greatest pride is in the lives we change through our incredible opportunity, because changing lives is seriously so fun. And it truly is. I mean, when I say we have something for everybody, that's yes on the product side, but it's also on the opportunity side. So whether you want money to pay for your groceries, or a car payment income, or a mortgage income, or a job replacement income, we have all of those. And that is something that everybody can benefit from. And so why Monat? Let's talk about the fact that the hair care industry is an $81 billion industry in its current state. In 2024, it's projected to be $102 billion. You guys, that's billion with a B. And I don't know about you, but I would love a small piece of that pie. Monat is the first company focused solely on hair care in the social marketing space. And guess what? I keep saying it over and over again because I want you to understand what I'm saying, but everybody you know washes their hair. You're not changing anybody's buying habits. It is something that hair care or shampoo or conditioner is on everybody's grocery list each week or each month or whatever. So you're not changing anybody's buying habits. We had 700% growth from 2016 to 2017. And we have global expansion. So you guys, not only are we in the US, Canada, and the UK, we are looking forward to growing again. And we are hoping to find out where very soon. So there's a lot happening this year, in September to be exact. The great thing about our products is that when people run out, they need more. So this translates to repeat business, and which translates to residual income for our market partners. We have clinically proven ingredients. And the thing about our products, you guys, is they actually perform. It's not, our products do what they say they're going to do. And it reverses the damage of our hair at the molecular level. Monat is developed by our world-renowned scientist, Jamie Ross. For our market partners that are on here, you guys know him, and he is phenomenal. And we're backed by a scientific advisory board. There are not other companies out there, hair care companies, necessarily that have a scientific advisory board. We offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is huge. And I mentioned earlier that we have over 1 million happy hair customers. And even though we offer that 30-day money-back guarantee, our return rate is less than 1%. Is that not phenomenal? I mean, over 1 million customers that could potentially return their products, and our return rate is less than 1%. And I don't know about you, but every time, this is prior to Monat, every time I've ever gone to the salon, they use something new on my hair, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is it? It feels so good. It's like soft, it's got volume, whatever the case is, you know, whatever the product of the week is, or whatever the product of the month was. And so I would walk out of there not only paying for, you know, $200 for a cut and a color or highlight, low light, whatever, then there's an additional, you know, $75 to $100 for all these new products that they just sold me because I fell in love with them. I get them home, and guess what? They don't work like they did at the salon because I'm the one doing my hair and I am not a professional. And so then I'm stuck with them. Like, I don't get to take those products back. Excuse me. So the 30-day money back guarantee is huge. We do have a 3-tier car program, and it is a very nice Cadillac. It's one of the nicest cars on the road. I'm driving one, and I will tell you, it's one of the nicest cars it is the nicest car I've ever driven. I prior was a Toyota person, so I had several Camrys and then several Highlanders, and I love those cars. I thought they were amazing, but not as amazing as a Cadillac, and certainly not as amazing as driving a free car, right? No inventory. So let's talk about that for a minute. This isn't your mama's old network marketing company, right? Where she would have a party, she'd have friends over, and then, you know, everybody would place their order. They try makeup on or try jewelry on or whatever the case may be. They would place their order with pen and paper. They would leave, your mom would place the order, then all the products come to her house. And guess what? She has to take the time to deliver them or to mail them or whatever. That doesn't happen here. Everybody gets their own replicated website. And so all of your customers go directly to your website to place their order. You don't have to worry about any inventory, which is phenomenal. We have a very generous compensation plan, and I have so many favorite parts, obviously, right? Because I'm super excited. But we do have a very generous compensation plan. But I love the fact that while most companies average a 25 to 35% payout to the field, Monat actually has a 50% payout. And so the reason that we're able to do that, you guys, is because we are a debt-free company. Not only are we a debt-free company, our owners, the Erdnettas and Stuart McMillan and all of the, you know, the leaders at Monat are extremely generous. And so they want to help us be successful. So we pay out the 50%. And then during our Smart Start period, we have, which is during your first 3 months, and you guys will learn about that more as you talk to your market partner that invited you. But we have people that are earning 500, 2,000, even more than that. I love the Smart Start program because it's completely limitless. Like, you can earn as much money as you want to earn. You just have to put in the work, and we will show you exactly how to do that. So it's completely up to you. All of our products are researched, developed, manufactured, and distributed from our very own distribution center in Miami, Florida. So it's all local. It's all in the U.S. You're not having to worry about delivery times or products and that sort of thing because it is all made in the U.S. So what is Monat? So in a few words, Monat is premium, naturally based hair care. You guys, it's a revolutionary hair care company with naturally based ingredients and products that actually work. I can't tell you how many times, not just being at the salon, how many times I've been to Ulta or Target or a drugstore or grocery store and bought something because it made all these promises. And guess what? It didn't deliver on any of them, not one. But Monat delivers on its promises, and our products work. They actually perform. So whether you're looking for more volume or to turn frizzy, fried strands into smooth, supple locks, Monat has a solution for you. So let's talk about, oh, I can't find it. Here we go. This little thing, our Rejuvenique oil, this is our signature product. It is infused to more than 35 of our products. And so you're getting this goodness in your shampoos and your conditioners and even some of your styling products. But it does provide nourishment, rejuvenation, and anti-aging benefits to the hair and scalp, but also to the skin. I absolutely love to mix this with like my body lotion because it gives me amazing benefits. And it helps with long-lasting shine, and it is great for all hair types, truly. Monat says no to parabens, silicones, phthalates, plastic microbeads, harmful colors and fragrances, and so much more. That is what sets us apart, is we don't have these toxic ingredients in our products, which is amazing. So, you know, in this day and age, people are concerned as much about what they're putting on their bodies as what they're putting in their bodies. And so we can say that we don't have any of those toxins, and so we don't have to worry about that. We're also Leaping Bunny certified and approved, which means we don't test on animals. So yay, my dog Lola was really happy to hear that. I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's talk about how you get involved. I know I've said a lot. That all sounds really amazing, or sounds amazing to me. I hope it sounds amazing to you too. But let's talk about the different ways that you can get involved. And we have 3 different options because at Monat, we are all about options. So our first option is retail. And honestly, you can have all the Monat you want if you don't mind paying full price and a nominal shipping and handling fee. I don't know about you, but I don't like to pay shipping on anything. And then our next option is VIP. This option is my customer's favorite. And I like what to call it, like the Amazon of hair care. And honestly, oh, by the way, who bought something on Amazon today? I haven't even been on the internet today, so I haven't had an opportunity to see what the whole fuss is about. But if you got a good find, put it in the comments for us so we know what you got, because I am actually planning on spending some time and seeing what I can get. So, but it's like Amazon. You get 15, well, Amazon doesn't give you the discount, but with Monat, with the VIP program, you get a 15% discount and free shipping. Nobody wants to pay shipping, you guys. Nobody wants to pay shipping these days. You get a flexible schedule, so you can get Monat when you want, and you can get what you want, so you don't have to worry about that. Every month that you take a flex ship, you get a limited edition only for you product. And you guys, this is genius. Every time we come up with a new product, corporate sends it out as an only for you product just to see what the feedback is. Is it going to be something that everybody loves and wants more of, or is it going to be kind of a dud? So it is marketing genius, if you ask me. Again, we still have that 30-day money-back guarantee, and then we have access to flash sales. We have the best flash sales ever. It's my favorite time to buy Monat products, and the flex ship is too, because then I get that free only for you product. So there's never a bad time to buy Monat. As far as the VIP goes, there's a one-time enrollment fee of $19.99, and the way that it works is you take your initial you place your initial order, and then you take 2 initial orders after that. And listen, you don't have to take one every month or every other month or every 6 months. You just have to take a shipment once a year. But I promise you, you're going to want your Monat more often than that. Rest assured. And then my absolute favorite option is Market Partner. Obviously, because I'm a market partner, and because it has changed my life. And I see it transforming so many lives every single day. Every single day I see somebody that you know, was able to pay a house note, or pay an electric bill, or pay buy their groceries for a vacation that they didn't have to save money for, or put money towards adoption or cancer. I mean, there's so many different things, you guys. I wish I could name them all, but this is my favorite part. As a market partner, you can earn 30 to 40% on retail sales. And then you can earn 15 to 25% on VIP sales. We have bonuses literally galore. And you get commissions on your team sales. There's incentive trips and special training events. And I will tell you, for me personally, I think I have been on, I want to say 11 incentive trips, and those were paid for, completely paid for. I didn't have to worry about anything. And let me tell you, they treat you like royalty. They are amazing. You can build an international business, and then you can earn that white Cadillac that I talked about. So we have 4 different product packs that you can choose from. On the product packs, they range from $199 to $649. And although the $649 is actually my favorite product pack, because you get the biggest discount, and then you get the majority of the products to try. Or you can actually take those products, those extra products that you don't need or you're not using or whatever, and you can turn around and sell those retail and start earning your investment back immediately. And listen, through the end of this month, it's a perfect time to join because we have an enrollment special that is perfect. It's for those serious business builders. And so when you enroll with any one of our product packs, the $199, $299, $399, or $649, you actually get a free booster kit. It is valued at $180, and it includes some of our most popular products. And so it's amazing. So let's recap really quickly. I have given you guys a ton of information. I don't know about you, but my head is spinning a little bit, so I know yours must be too. But I really want you to take away from this why now is the time to just say yes. Why now is just the time just to do it. Maybe you've been talking to somebody about it for a while, or maybe you have been on the fence for a really long time, or maybe this is even your first time ever hearing of Monat. But I'm telling you, now is the time. So when you're thinking of joining a network marketing company, there are 3 things that you really want to consider in any network marketing company. And it's the products, okay? So they can't just be good, you guys. The products must be great. And I told you earlier, our products are not only amazing, but they're revolutionary, and they actually perform. They actually do what they say they're going to do. Not very many times are you going to buy a hair care product that does what it says it's going to do. So not only do they do what they say they're going to do, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee to back that up. So you have the products, and then you have the compensation plan. Our comp plan is different than anything else out there. Because we are debt-free, and because our owners are so generous and they want to give back to the field. They want to help you succeed. And so they pay out 50% overall. And so that is a huge opportunity for us. And then the third thing is timing. So we are only a 4.5-year-old company. We're still a baby company. We haven't even touched the surface, literally. It's just so new. And so industry experts will tell you that any time to join, or the best time to join a company, a network marketing company, is between year 4 and year 10. And we are just 4 years old. And you guys, that's where legacy money is made. More millionaires are made between years 4 and 10. So those are the 3 things. And then the 4th thing that I haven't even touched on that sets Monat apart is the opportunity to become an emerging founder. And so you may have heard of emerging founder, you may not have, but let me tell you, being a founder, an emerging founder of a company is huge. It's a huge opportunity. That means that you get to earn profit shares on what is going to be a billion-dollar company. Think about getting in on a company at an early stage and then earning profit shares on that company. If you join this month, you have the opportunity to earn 2 profit shares. 2 shares on, like I said, what will be a billion-dollar company. And let me put it in a perspective like this. So when I first started, we had what it was just called founder shares. And that is what is now called legacy founder. Well, we have legacy founder and emerging founder. Legacy founder is something that started in the very beginning. And while I did hit it and I am a legacy founder, it was nothing that I ever talked about, because honestly, it made me feel bad because it was not open to anybody else. Nobody could come in the company. After a year, it was completely closed. And so nobody else could join our company and have the opportunity to become a founder. But in April, they announced a new founder pool. Companies don't do that, you guys. They give you an opportunity to become a founder in the very beginning, and then that's it. But like I've said many times, our owners, the Urdanetas, are extremely generous. And so they have opened this emerging founder pool, and you have the opportunity to become a founder. And so don't take that lightly. That is a huge opportunity. To put it into perspective, without throwing out any numbers, people that earned 3 shares in our legacy founder pool, their shares paid in 1 year, paid in 2018 and last year, is above the national median income in America. That's just for founder shares. That doesn't take into account the commissions they earned on customer sales or team sales or bonuses or any of that. You guys, hear me when I say this is a huge opportunity and you want to be a part of it. We want you to be a part of it. That it just blows my mind that they even open that up again. And so if these facts that I just shared with you don't get you excited about the possibilities of what Monat can do for you and your family, maybe you have more questions. So please reach out to the person that invited you to this event. I want to thank you again for hopping on, but I also want to remind you to thank that person that invited you, that cared enough about you and your livelihood and your future to invite you in to listen and just to learn about what we're doing here, because it is a huge opportunity. And you know, you've heard me talk about how it transformed our lives. I'm not unique, you guys. This is happening for so many people, thousands of people. The last thing I want to leave you with is this. One of my mentors, I think it was last year. Yeah, last year we were at an event and one of my mentors made this statement. He said, everything you have ever wanted is on the other side of fear. And I just want you to think about that. So whether you need grocery money or whether you need a car payment money or mortgage money, or whether you just want to take a vacation because you haven't had a vacation in 10 years. Maybe money doesn't matter to you at all. Maybe you have all the money in the world, but you want some freedom. You want some time freedom. That was me. Like we were making really good money, but I had no time freedom. I was away from my family all the time. And even when I was with my family, I wasn't really present, you know? So maybe it's time freedom, or maybe you're just looking for some friendships and people that will lock arms with you and love you and support you and encourage you along the way. I promise you, Monat has something for everybody. So stop being afraid to take that next step and take a chance on yourself. I promise you, you are worth it, and so is this opportunity. So thank you guys so much for hopping on here tonight. I truly enjoyed our time together, and I hope you have an amazing evening. Thank you. Bye.